Hey guys, Rob from the Off-Grid Tiny House. Okay, so you guys are probably wondering, hey Rob, didn't you order some batteries? And I've been wondering the same question, guys. No one from the store has called me about the batteries. I called the store for them to look into the rain check, and I don't know what's going on, but I don't think I'm going to be buying from that store now, because if they can't seem to process an order, and a fairly large expensive order in my eyes, about $2,000, I'm not going to do business with you if you screw around right off the bat. So yeah, they gave me this slip when I ordered the batteries, and so oh wow, it says on the slip, I just read that, valid for 30 days from the date of issue at any Canadian Tire store. Well, guess what, guys? It's been over 30 days. So, guess what? I'm not going to be buying those AGM batteries that I told you about. Pretty pissed. So, what's going on? Maybe it's a good thing. You guys know I've told you that we're going on a family vacation early next year. It's going to cost about the same as the batteries, $2,000 So what I'm going to do, since we're almost into July, I'm not going to buy the batteries this year. July, August, September, October, November. So we're almost getting back into winter. And this summer has been exceptionally cool. We really haven't had a summer. Actually, I love it this year. This is my type of weather. Nice and cool, low humidity, awesome, awesome weather this summer. But highly unusual. Now, you guys know I'm not going to get into the global warming rant again, because I've gone through it quite a few times on my channel. But like I say, if you believe in global warming, come move here and live here for a year, and by the end of that year, you'll be like, okay, yeah, I really don't think that's happening. Especially this year. So, yeah, whatever. I'm not getting into another rant about that. So, because of that, because of the weather, basically, work has been okay. It's been, I'm gonna say, steady. We have a few jobs lined up, coming up in the next month. Well, in about a month. Well, this next month it'll be iffy. But like I say, because of the situation that the store put me in, they basically shafted me on the batteries, so I'm not even going to be one of their customers. So what's going to happen is, I am going to hold off on the batteries for a year. Now, a lot of you are probably going to be like, oh my god, not again. Well, it doesn't help that they can't figure out how to get me what I ordered. I don't know what happened. But look, I'm not getting the batteries this year, and I'm seriously looking at going for lithium. And I think I will next year. Now, I'm going to have to start really slow on lithium because I'm not used to them. And I have already have on Amazon a set picked out. And if you guys want me to show you that set, I will definitely give you the link if you request it in the comments. But it's not going to be... See, lithium's one of these catch-22 things. Lithiums are amazing. And they're also amazingly expensive. But they will also outlast lead-acid batteries, or AGM batteries, every time. So it's going to cost me about a little over $1,000 for a 100 amp hour lithium battery setup that I will have to build, and I will video on camera for you guys. That's fine. But 100 amp hours, you guys are going to be like, well, that's not meh. Well, it's not if you're thinking in lead-acid AGM batteries. Because with lead-acid AGM batteries, you need to buy a lot of them to get a decent amount of power. Whereas lithium, a 100 amp hour battery will push out amps like no tomorrow, and you can drain it down fairly substantially and not damage anything in the battery because it's a different chemistry than lead-acid batteries, which means it's actually better in the long run. It has way more cycle life than a lead-acid battery. And cycle life, guys, if you don't know what that means, it means charging, discharging, charging, discharging, which is basically what you're doing on a daily basis when you're off the grid. So I'm going to get into that next year. And maybe this happened for a reason. I'm a believer in stuff like that because I'm going to need that $2,000 to pay for my trip, especially if we're going to start having slow work for the rest of the summer. So that's the plan. And hopefully you guys aren't too disappointed. I'm just one of those persons, like I say, I think maybe it happened for a reason. And hey, that's okay. So, yeah. So next year, probably, I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to say early next year, like after I get back from my vacation, I'm probably going to put the order in for that lithium battery. And then, even if I have to build it at my parents' house to keep it warm, I will do so. And video everything to show you guys. And go from there. But that's what's going on with me, guys. I think we are pooched at the Off-Grid Tiny House this year for a big battery bank. And I think we're pooched next year for a big battery bank. But a 100 amp hour battery for the tiny house is a game changer, especially a lithium. The battery that's running the tiny house currently, I only have one, is a sealed lead-acid AGM that's 33 amp hours. Now, anybody in solar, and I've been over this before, anybody in an off-grid solar situation with a battery that small knows, yeah, you're not going to be running much overnight, if at all. And that's the case for me. But that's why I have a bunch of lithium power packs that get me through the night. And it's the same kind of technology as the... Actually, the battery, the lithium I got planned on buying is going to be better than the lithium battery technology here. But even these guys here are pretty awesome. So besides that fact, I'm going to start out slow. And 100 amp hour battery to start. Now when you guys help me out on Patreon and on YouTube by liking my videos and sharing my videos, that really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. And the algorithm, what I'm talking about, is just a program YouTube has in so they don't have to hire people to do it. So instead of having a bunch of employees, they just buy a program and it does everything automated. Save them money and staff and garbage. But they've been messing around with it, and if you guys aren't liking my videos, even if you hate my videos, or even if you don't watch them, or you watch them for 2 seconds, then it hurts my channel. So make sure you guys are hitting that thumbs up button on every one of my videos. Commenting helps as well. So that's called engagement here on YouTube. So if you guys comment, shoot me anything, just put a smiley face, whatever. Try not to be, you know, vulgar or anything. I didn't do anything to you. And the other big thing is consider becoming a Patreon member. I got some awesome people on Patreon supporting the Off-Grid Tiny House right now. And it makes all the difference. If I didn't have them, I wouldn't even be thinking about batteries this year. And I remember, guys, I had slip in hand ready to purchase the batteries, and guess what? Things happen, I guess. But anyway, that gives me time to save up for the rest for next year. Gives me time to pay for my family vacation, because we haven't been on a family vacation for coming up on 3 years, because you guys remember what happened 3 years ago if you were here. My dad got diagnosed with cancer, and the family and I had to go through all that. And now that he's in remission and he's still on his cannabis oil, everything is good. And I thank God that I knew about Rick Simpson and cannabis oil.